Welcome to DC Universe Online. As you no doubt know, the new episode is scheduled to launch on this Thursday, so we're expecting incredible downtime as well as a lot of other growth opportunities. And I'm not going to be in fuss mode for a long time, but this is either the first episode or the second, I think it's the first one, where we have not received like a live stream um, from the developers, showcasing what will be happening or what new raids or anything. And, you know, it kind of takes a lot of the excitement, especially that this is supposed to be the culmination of years of content. Um, so that is, I don't want to say a concern, that's more of an irritation. And so today we're on Captain November. A lot of the characters in my league, Freedom Seekers on PC, US servers, are inspired from my comic book company's F&I Comics. Um, Captain November is a digitized version of me, whereas the comic book version is a lot more realistic. Um, and so this series of DC streams, each character will get their own custom identifier in the on the channel, and part of it because with Legion of Doom, it has a resonance with a storyline that will cross throughout my multiverse. Perpetua is similar in concept to Messina, although Messina is a lot more ruthless. Um, and a lot of the characters, both heroes and villains, are responding directly to that. So reflecting that within I was just I am tracking this on. Actually, I was tracking this on YouTube just to monitor the chat. But then, since I have put some new bots in the Discord, I just want to check to make sure that those are showing that I'm streaming as well. This is not quite a ninja stream, but it is making sure that well, idealistically, it was making sure that everything is working properly. However, as I jump over to um, okay, I will have to work with the bots more. But we're not going to be working with them now. I am going to jump back to monitor the YouTube channel because that is where the chat should appear. Um, oops. And, okay, if I tap that, that should show me the chat. And I'll just hit the channel because that is where the. Okay. So, I should be able to see the live chat that way without having to tab to the Discord server. As I said in the opening, Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to reset. This is the first time um, in the history that I've had almost every item before the release of a new episode. So, we're trying to get the shoulders today. So, in order to do that, and also as a caveat, I normally don't reset raids. But I'm going to reset the event version. And then I'm going to go ahead and queue for that. Now, that is the good news. The bad news is by it being the middle of the day, my expectation is that I will finish the open world events before getting into the raid. Now, I could be wrong, and I could get into the raid momentarily. My expectation is that's going to be a no. For those that haven't seen this base, it is the one that is located in the House of Legends. Now, unless they have fixed this, you would only be able to enter here on your actual character. If you've given other people in your league invites, they could teleport in, but they could not just fly to the living quarters in the House of Legends and enter in that way, which is unlike any other base in DC, because the other ones you can find them in the open world. And, oops, and this is what Humble Pie looks like. Alright, my hopes is that we have at least one healer, and wait, I have no healer.
You're nothing more than prison rot.
And the joy of being a tank is like they can go ahead and rush to the boss.
We know what's best.
Half the group is fairly high level.
This is why you
No help. This world is just a blueprint, but the World Forger plans to use it to replace reality.
It will not come to that if we
And I
can
remember
reunite the
in the
World
days of
Forger
the World
with the
of
Monitor.
Warcraft where, yeah, people actually followed the tank and not the tank rushing after everyone saying, hey, wait up for me, I'm the tank. And one of the joys
We
of
are
running with a larger league was that oftentimes I ran with a
I've
healer.
survived countless iterations of this
What
place,
is
and I've never
this?
let a prisoner
This
escape. You won't get
never happened
Lois, your strength of
before.
will was always impressive. Have the strength to see why
And
justice
I've
without
run
fairness
this
is wrong.
multiple
Yeah, and
times.
let you become the next
They
Legion of Doom.
jump
I don't
to
think
the
so.
cutscene, and okay, that is just
Send everything at the prison.
because I ran this like yesterday, and this didn't happen. And other than it just being poor raid etiquette by people, it's like, oh, let's just leave all of this. By doing this in this raid, right after you have the boss fight, all of the little ads that you run past just come out of nowhere.
How dare you assault justice? This is why
And
you will
if
lose.
this is a change that was made recently, yeah, I'm not a fan of it because it's just encouraging people to skip the ads. Alright. Alright.
This is why you will lose.
And incidentally, this is my healer,
You're
pure
nothing more than
tanking
prison rot.
loadout. Meaning I don't get as much additional damage than the green armor.
We know what's best.
And I have not
Shut the
watched
prisoners down.
any of the videos from the test server, so
Small.
on Thursday it will basically be a
Like you
going in
lose.
blind. We will be seeing the content for the first time together.
How dare you assault justice?
It will either be a good thing or a bad thing. Now I might go ahead and get the new artifacts, or not the new artifacts. The new
How dare
augments
you assault justice?
before the stream.
Let's make this quick.
I guess I could use it. I'm saving that for the boss fight.
You will never escape.
Okay, there she is.
Too small.
I can't even see her. Alright, here we go.
You're nothing more than
Fire the Omega Cannon, Jimmy.
Okay. That has okay. Gotta love a group that doesn't pick up the tank. If I'm being honest,
Get
truth,
shackles on the prisoners.
I would have bounced from this group when they had like
you
no
will lose.
people.
Oh man.
No healer.
Fire the Omega Cannon, Jimmy.
We know what's best. We know what's best.
This is
Metropolis toughs, baby.
Too small.
Carry zero, carry the end. Same thing, right?
I want you to be more of a challenge.
alright, I apologize. I actually have to focus a little bit.
You call that an attack?
Oh, Lois, I'll always be here to bail you out when you get in trouble. Let's get you to a safe location to regroup.
Anything that I don't have? No.
How dare you assault justice?
And see, this is what I'm saying. These are the ads.
When I read your minds, I saw your plan to fight Perpetua.
so-
I know you can make the World Forger
Our
see
plan
reason.
is we're going to fight
Thank you for
every
believing
ad
this. You
as
make me
we
proud.
move along, and to see if they're going to do that again.
This is why you will lose.
Hold fast, evildoers. Justice comes at a price, and you
This
will
is
pay it.
rewarding bad gameplay by automatically bringing you to the boss fight. I am not.
Aren't you?
You're nothing more
Yeah.
than prison rot.
Just stop, okay?
How deluded!
I know you think this is important.
Alright, let me bring out that. Bring out that.
This is the only
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that change.
just see how
We're
self.
gonna have people
This is
continue to do
a
that.
super flip.
Why you will lose.
Scrappy, aren't you? I know you think this is important.
Yeah, one of the disadvantages of doing videos from the tank perspective is that you're only seeing like a big especially when you have those flashy powers like Herb throwing rocks all the time.
The multiverse needs protecting from the likes of you. If you could just see how selfish you are.
Let's take This one real slow.
Oh, alright, he was right there.
This is known as super play.
Alright, we do our block.
Scrappy, aren't you? Just stop.
Alright.
Just see how selfish you are.
Yeah,
The
I think I
multiverse
will
needs
cover
protecting from the likes of you.
initial launch and
I know
show
you think this
at
is
least
important.
one run of all of the raids and the open world.
This is the only way.
But I think for next week I will return to Skyrim or Fallout. Because yeah, this skipping to the
I
end.
really thought this disguise would have at least inspired some doubt. But no, stubborn to a fault.
You telling me I've watched
that. I
everyone,
want that.
my son, be destroyed and remade over and over because you would rather lie and hide than join
Now,
them
I
in
will
hell?
double check
It was
to
worth it to
see.
find this. The blueprint that works. I must bring this into reality.
To cut the cutscene.
Go kick his ass. He'll be at
but
the World
this is
War,
what
at the
happens
steps
when
of the
you
Hall of
bring-
Justice. I'll hold off as much security as I can. We know what are you waiting for? Go!
But now you can just go here and fight the ads, knowing that the first person that gets there, everyone will be brought to the cutscene. Now I think, optimistically speaking, part of the reason is that you would get those rare or once in a lifetime people. Well, that's more than that. That would
Do
just
not attempt to interfere.
join a raid
Listen,
and just
World
sit back
Forger,
at the
the
entrance
Monitor sent
and
us
eat
to find
popcorn.
you.
I know the Monitor's plan.
But
Reunite
with
us
this,
brothers against Perpetua. It will
the
never
good
work.
part of
This
it,
is why I
it
must
will
act.
bring those
Your
people
efforts will be
right up
remembered
to
by
the front
few.
line. Alright. Now, this one has one of the more interesting dynamics. Which is why you see me actually trying to get behind us.
Would be
Not that tanks can backstab, you know, like from World of Warcraft, like the thieves do, but because he has a attack that he does
overpower one such
that
as
he
myself.
does from the front, and our
You will
tanking
return to the
mitigation
Forge.
really needs to be revamped because we're being affected by his abilities,
Forge new kinds of pain for you.
and none of our mitigating powers are effective.
High damage attack.
You and your world
Now you saw that there was like, do not stand in front of them. Alright, bring out some of my.
I will forge new kinds of pain for you. I give form to ideas.
See, I would like to be like invincible when I do it with my aura, or if I was to use the turn to stone
I've seen how
skin.
this goes, and you will live.
You're nothing more than prison rot.
Alright.
All of existence springs
And
forth
of
from
course he
my
has his
hammer.
hammer shot. I'll save
Dare overpower one
my
such as
cooldown
myself.
for the last boss fight.
The consequences of your victory would be insurmountable. You and your world must be destroyed. I will make something better.
So I guess I was wrong. People are getting in the last raise before the new content. And this is why tanks like healers. That is the most irritating thing. Well, the most irritating, I don't know if anyone here has grand.
Overpower one such as myself. You have a strength I did not expect.
It was the
sort of
jumping
strength that
raid
could
where
win,
you had to jump
perhaps?
from island to island.
I will help.
Then it would seem we are united.
Brothers, it has been some time.
That is still the most annoying raid in all of history. And yes, I gotta run up and talk to those guys. Of course, someone else is gonna run up to it because no, they don't want the tank to lead. Alright.
Oh, this family
Brotherly
reunion
fist
is
pump
getting me all
and-
choked up. But isn't there someone you didn't invite?
I really wish they
Insolent
wouldn't have made like
Face your
Perpetua be like their
punishment.
mother.
I apologize,
Do
Mother.
something different.
Please,
Make it be like their
forgive me.
All
little
is forgiven,
sister.
child. Keep these meddlers busy while my
It's
new
in the
Padawan
family, but
push
it's
the
not
earth into its final doom.
predictable.
command.
As predictable. Alright, let me go up there and hit them first.
Lead us in your wisdom.
Now,
I hate every moment of this.
I take your power as my own.
this raid does not. So this boss does not. If you use orbital strikes, he will do additional damage to your party. Drop that.
Come, my
That out.
guardians. Fight for your master.
And the concept behind everyone, other than just being plain impatient, is like by running all DPS, you can do the raid quicker. That is almost never the case. That being said, I think it's mostly because about half of this group is, including myself, should be running the regular or the elite. But you look at how many people are actually being knocked out because you don't have one person that wants to play their role and be a healer. Alright. Wait, what? See, now if everybody and their cousin's gonna use their own strike, I'm debating whether I want to resist the temptation to use mine. Bring up my pet. Alright, this was not a terribly smooth run. Normally what I would try to do is move him around from outside of
inferior.
admit it's
Enough
bouncing between
combat.
talking.
Perpetua
and
will accept that I have achieved what she asked from me.
anything that I don't have that there. Alright. Okay, we should also have enough for the shoulder pads. And I was not expecting to get into that raid that quickly. That was really surprising. Now, knowing that I know I can make my way to the central hub and just teleport to Hall of Doom. It's going to be strange going back to do this content, and then when you jump to the new one, the Hall of Doom, sorry. What was it? Hall of Justice is going to be destroyed. Actually, I want to go to Urgent War Fronts, and so I'm like, is this going to be Dune, Washington, D.C. Part 2? I'm slightly curious about that. Now, it was my intent to also reset one of the open world bosses if I don't have enough with just the raid.
Justice needs us today.
That helmet is a rare drop from... It's like one of the early raids. I don't know if I actually have it on him. Alright, let me just check this and see if I can buy the shoulders. I have 39. I need... What? Oh, that's the... I need 60. Oh, that's good. Okay, well then what we're going to do... Is it lady? Yeah. Alright, we're going to reset this
Perpetua and her pet Luther gifted the Legion of Doom with new powers, but I know you're not the type to run from a tough fight.
I think that costs more to reset than the raid, which is kind of...
Empower Giganta's leading a bunch of mercy bots to do the Legion of Doom's dirty work. Take them down.
Good. Okay, so we're going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to stay in super tank role. I'm not seeing on the LFG if a group is doing this now. And the answer is no. Yeah, I would ninja in and I'll pick up that exabyte. And I'm not gonna... I will go over and do. Did I? Yeah, okay, I did get that.
Hideous!
Alright, I'll do that mission. This one here, fighting the Ultraviolet Menace live.
How do you resist? I can't control myself. Hurts me all you like.
And then I will have the shoulders before launch. Oh wait. Okay, so this was the only one that I didn't do yesterday.
Absolutely disgusting.
14 and 30.
Look out!
I'm looking at the LFG just to see if any. Normally they shout out fighting Giganta.
Umbrax comes for us all! Ring power is dropping! My shield is failing! Taking over!
And usually there are more people doing the open world than are doing like the raid, so I was kind of surprised once again to get into that so quickly.
Down your spine!
Now, one of the things that I'm debating eventually getting is that ultraviolet chroma.
Why isn't this affecting me? Electro has changed!
It's one of those things that I don't need. But it'd be nice to add to the collection. So if I just want to take like a basic outfit and purple size it, I could.
Whoa!
I just need to beat one more of these.
Stay with me, Ring!
Before I tell it back to one of my base. I don't. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to fight them because they're not gonna just walk away nicely.
Hideous! Hurts me all you like. How do you resist? I can't control myself.
Alright, now we're just gonna let's ultraviolet. I don't want to reset for ultraviolet. Alright, we're gonna phase hop. Yeah. Phase. This will jump to phase 1. Switch. Alright, let's see. Are we fighting them now? Nope. Wait, well, there's one person. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Alright. We will go turn this into John Stewart. Yeah, I saw that collection out of my peripheral. Originally, I was fighting just go through and fight the robots as a daily, which is something I might do just for nostalgia.
Thanks for being a guiding light for the people of Earth.
Alright. Let me get in civics. And we're going to jump to the Sea Cottage. I don't know what time I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I guess I'll try to make it later than now. But I thank you so much either from watching this live or for watching the replay on YouTube. As always,